I can't bring my thyroid antibodies down, and I follow a paleo diet. Any tips? This is JJ Virgin, 4-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Prissy Music from Instagram asks, I can't bring my thyroid antibodies down, and I follow a paleo diet. Any tips? Hey, it's JJ, and I've got Dr. Isabella Wentz. She's an integrative pharmacist who healed her Hashimoto's naturally and shares how in her #1 New York Times bestselling book, Hashimoto's Protocol. She's also a fellow warrior mom and someone I'd love to do yoga with because, like me, she loves it, even though she's terrible at it. In fact, I think I might have you beat as worst in class here. We'll be right back with the answer. Stay with me.
Wow, I've got so many tips for you. So many things I'd like to tell you. I have a blog post that's titled 30 Ways to Reduce Thyroid Antibodies on my website, thyroidpharmacist.com. This is a big passion of mine. One of the big things I do with my clients is to try to reduce their thyroid antibodies because, as you may know, this is a marker of how aggressive the thyroid condition is. Sounds like you've already eliminated some of the food triggers, the most common ones on the paleo diet. Some people might say you may want to try the autoimmune paleo diet. I'm not sure how you feel about that, if that's the right thing for you or not without knowing your history. This is an option. Some people may need to eliminate additional foods. Other things to consider, however, maybe adding in some nutrients, because a lot of times I find people with Hashimoto's will have nutrient deficiencies, and they specifically lack a lot of antioxidants that help us to diminish some of those thyroid antibodies. Some specific ones you can look into would be selenium, myo-inositol, and then N-acetylcysteine. These are fantastic, and they can be very, very helpful very quickly for not just thyroid antibodies, but also thyroid symptoms. Vitamin D is also one that I would recommend testing for. Studies have found that people with Hashimoto's tend to have higher thyroid antibodies when their vitamin D levels are low. Most of my ladies that are in remission with Hashimoto's, I see their vitamin D levels of between 60 and 80. So that's where you want to aim. So you want to aim for that higher reference range. And you do want to make sure that you're testing your blood for that, because too much of vitamin D can accumulate. Another thing that you can consider, especially if you have thyroglobulin antibodies, is using systemic enzymes such as Wobenzym. And then the other things that I also always want to look into with my clients, especially if they have a lot of food sensitivities and they find that they're eliminating more and more foods, is there are 2 specific bugs. One of them is H. pylori. It's very common. And the other one is protozoan parasite called Blastocystis hominis that can lead to the development of Hashimoto's and antibodies. They could develop, people can develop food sensitivities. With the blasto, they can develop irritable bowel syndrome as well as chronic hives. And with H. pylori, they might often have acid reflux as a potential symptom.
This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribetojj.com.